What's the thing about this thing here?
After he became the nominee,
About this,
and he won, all of a sudden,
I forgot
he wasn't
totally
having trouble. But
what
if they
this
got
was.
$1.5 million in his hotel,
Okay, so we're interfacing with Don Lemon now in the shift change of 30 minutes, shift change. What do you call it? And,
Right.
what do you call it? And we were talking about, enunciate what we were saying earlier. I was saying something about, I forgot what I said. I mean, I said something about faulty education, and between faulty education, parallel universes, and,
Another line item in here.
parallel theories, and, that other thing. That linear algebra thing.
Got rich during the campaign.
Like, oh yeah, well, you know what I mean? What is it?
Later
I
on,
was like, oh, well, what did you do? You know what I mean? So what'd you do? Linear algebra. Oh, yeah.
running the campaign right now.
Oh, from 31ism, I learned how to arch. That's coordinate to a different location arch. So that I didn't learn in my faulty education that I dropped out of. I withdrew from in one semester. So that's an example of that. A faulty version would be an IE example. That's the IE. I say it like this because
who was influencing those decisions
whatever.
at that time. And I'm telling you, as somebody who's been around the business.
So I'm like, oh yeah, do you do this? Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, I told someone where I used to work. I applied to 31ism. COPD, I was supposed to say I was part of 31ism. But, and I don't Rappaport because Rappaport is deliver mail and then deliver mail and then they'll get then go on tangents. And that was important. But what I was trying to say is,
well, we got to go over
was that
you know,
that whole thing. I forgot what it was already. Which is why I would never make it in linear algebra because when my concentration is racing real fast. No, Lemon going through here. And in the linear algebra, and you say, oh yeah, you know, I learned that, you know what I mean? And 31 is something, because I dropped out of it, I was doing all this stuff, and then I'm trying to retract and trying to get it back, but it's just never coming back. Just never gonna come back. But you know, you never know, you don't want it, you know, you just let it go, you know what I'm saying? In 31ism, you just keep moving forward, don't mess it up more than you have, you know what I mean? So why would you do that? You just forget things, or something like that, and then I'm gonna be sorry, and everybody's being sorry, and everybody puts their chips in. I'm like, oh, 103,000, and nobody really cares or remembers.
I know you got
Unless
did something that was very slick there.
that I'm kind of like lame, but never forever lame, but forever in a new season lame. But whatever. Don Lemon coming on in, they piece Billy's alone. I started talking crap and stuff about that. And I was saying great suits, talking about shiny suit. Nah, man, he ain't say all that. That's a different kind of lever, you know what I'm saying? That's a different material. He talking about that World War I type shinies. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm not talking about elbows on the ground, talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, read the paper on Q-tips. I'm talking about, what do you call it, man? I'm talking about, see the Periscope, what I said, and see the interjections I put in, and what do you call it, the things, it's the whole idea of it. And that is, what do you call that? That's the,
simple things become complicated.
that's the shutdown. That's the shutdown occurred. That you say, oh yeah, you know what? It's so easy to do guerrilla tactic network. You know what I mean? And the hypocrisy. That is not even. I don't even call it the hypocrisy. That's the guerrilla network. That, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you say. I'll take that from a blockhead. You know what I'm saying? In Missouri. I was like, oh yeah, I'm on my way out. I'm going to the Continental on something. I'm having bear claws. Because, you know what I'm saying, I did my part. I might say, because intrinsically, you're a tool. You're a philosophically bad person. You know what I'm saying? And take you to court and do anything purposeless ass. Collect a check and what do you call it? Crashed it. You know what I'm saying? Crash it. And you know what I'm saying? They hide from me like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like, we'll let them know in a couple days and stuff. I'm like, yeah, man. There's some bub walking around here talking about I got my cup of coffee because we don't pick up the litter around you. I'm like, you don't ever see some top secret splinter guerrilla agent throwing away the garbage. Isn't that weird? What is that? A top secret agenda to throw away your garbage? What is that supposed to make sense about? Supposed to make sense of that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you avoided that whole complication of the idea of the philosophy. I'm on the network. I'm on the network. Well, you know what? Whatever's whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, over to pay off my car note. And you know what? Oh, that over to pay off my car note. You know what? Look, I'll pay that one myself. You feel me? I got the ends for it. Which some probably too. They were, hey, I ain't got no ends. Other people, money problems, money, they don't got none. You know what I'm saying? That's all, baby boy, guys. When you got my money, you got my power. That's about it.